Good morning, YouTube. My name is Wycliffe Barrett. This is Xplane Dedicated. I went up to Cardiff Airport, took a camera with me, and I was going to do a bit of a vlog from Cardiff Airport. But unfortunately, the cafe where you can go to and view the airfield and view all the GA aircraft wasn't open, so I couldn't get up onto the balcony, and I couldn't get any shots, and I couldn't do anything else. And the reason why I was going up there, well, Frugal goes to San Martin, I go to Cardiff Airport. The reason why I wanted to go up there was I wanted to show you in real terms what the NDB DME approach to runway 30 is like from the Cardiff 1 Alpha Star, because that is what the vlog is about. So Cardiff 1 Alpha approach with a DME NDB procedural turn runway 30. I've pulled up the charts here for the Cardiff 1 Alpha arrival, and as you can see, this star comes from the north from Retsi, then Amral and Riles, turns a little bit to the right on a heading of 211 degrees straight towards Cardiff. And it's at this point that things get a little bit confusing, because if you're not being vectored, how do you get onto the ILS? Well, that's when you use an NDB DME localizer approach. I have the chart here, just pull it up, and basically what happens is you arrive at Cardiff Airport, the NDB, you make a left turn onto a heading of 133 degrees for DME 6 miles, and at DME 6 you make your left turn onto a heading of 299 degrees to pick up the localizer for runway 30. So that's how you do it. Let's have a look. I'm in the 777, and as you can see, I pre-programmed the flight. And what I did actually, I just flew up to the Brecon VOR and then back down on the Cardiff 1 Alpha. And as you can see here, this is where we make the left turn over the top of Cardiff, out on that heading of 133 degrees, and coming back around for the localizer for runway 30. If you use the 777 with the latest ARAC, or any payware aircraft with the latest ARAC, it'll have all the relevant approaches in and transitions. So I'm just travelling north here a little bit, away from Cardiff Airport, over towards the Brecon Beacons, etc. And we're in the Boeing 777 by Ramses. As you can see, beautiful aircraft, handles really well, and I'm using the UK photo scenery from Flight 1 and developed by RC Simulations. So that's the UK photo scenery with OSM scenery. So we're still travelling north towards the Brecon Hills. As I say, a lovely aircraft to fly. Just a quick view outside there, and you can see the distance haze being generated by Ultra WX in EFAS. So we're just going to go up to Amral and then turn around and come back north. I'm only flying at 6,000 feet, but the star would have you at flight level 160 as you come back south. So here we are. We're just coming up towards Kukis, and you can see I've put a 10-mile fix on EGFF just to put some more information on the flight display there. So you can see that 10-mile fix. We're just over Cardiff city centre. So I'm at 6,000 feet and I'm descending to 5,000 to come over the Cardiff NDB here. So we're just approaching Cardiff. You see the centre line there going across the primary flight display, navigational display, sorry. And we're turning left now on a heading of 133 degrees. Now this is all on the autopilot, but of course you could fly the procedural approach as a procedural approach manually, or just using heading mode. It's entirely up to you. We come towards the end now and we're turning left onto that heading of 299 degrees to capture the localizer. So this is all on autopilot and we are at approximately 2,200 degrees to capture, so I shouldn't have to do anything else. Frugal did a video where he did an approach into Cardiff onto runway 30 and he turned extremely late and he was high. He was in the 777, but it was the other 777. And it's certainly not how you would want to do that approach into Cardiff, believe me. So we're just going to turn left now and capture the localizer any moment now. There we go. Beginning to turn. Localizer is activated, as you can see there on the right hand side on the MCP. Once we hit localizer, we'll hit the approach button and it'll just be a simple glide down. I believe I turned the autopilots off as I came in on final approach. Let's change that over to ILS mode. There we go. And you can see the bugs in the primary flight display. We're on the glide slope a little bit to the left, but that'll come in. A little bit to the left. Flaps are around about 15, I think. And there we have Cardiff Airport ahead of us, and no problem at all. And this is fully automated on autopilot. As long as you choose the right approach in your FMC and of course your correct transition, then you'll have no problems whatsoever. Here we come. Camera system of Xplane displaying itself to its full potential as usual. I did do a couple of replays on landing, but decided not to put them in the finished film. Just checking speed there, we're about 154 knots, which is a little bit fast, but not to worry. Autopilot, auto throttles are off. For some reason the AP would not disengage, but that didn't really matter. Maybe I forgot to do something to disengage it, I can't remember. I think I put the auto brakes on late as well. Yeah, there we go. Turn the auto brakes on late. No spoilers. Forgot to arm the spoilers. But it's a nice approach. 2 red, 2 green. Off auto flight now, so flying manually and just allowing it to come down the glide slope. Fully on the glide. Lovely. It's coming over the trees by the cliff, which can cause problems. If there's an updraft there, it can cause you problems. You have to be very, very aware of that. 2 red, 2 white on the centre line, Cardiff Airport, and that is how you do your NDB localizer DME approach. It's really quite straightforward. As long as you've got it in the FMC, the aircraft will fly it for you. Once again, it's a case of looking at those charts and figuring out what's going on. So I hope you enjoyed this short vlog. It is a short vlog again. I think the short ones are the better ones. It's just running at around about 9 minutes now. We'll see you all again soon, and this is Wycliffe Barrett at Xplane Dedicated. Bye bye.